Hey there, folks. It's the E-Man here. Yeah, I was having some weird sound issues with part three, so I decided I should do part three like this. Show the gameplay, and I guess I'll just talk over it wherever I'm not talking in it. Yeah, it's just crazy. Anyway, let's play the video. And I'm just about to fight the boss. Alright, here we go. Yeah, this is the part that the sound cut out at, but yeah. Yeah, I was fighting the ground scavenge guy here. He's like a dung beetle thing. He surprisingly did not take very long to do at all. Yeah, his weakness is the dragonfly thing, and it's like it just annihilated him. Plus, his health bar is not very long. Yeah, I kind of started the video like right at this point. Yeah, hopefully the sound is working. I don't know. I think I was dumb and it might have clicked on something, turned the volume off or something. I should just leave both microphone and the system sound at the same time. Yeah, it's like, geez. Yeah, he gets like staticky, like you get stun him and they can't do anything. Yeah, the dragonfly weapon is a very effective weapon for a lot of things in this game. It helps out to take care of shots if there's tons of enemies coming at you, especially those nightmare robots. The dragonfly weapon just works great. Boom! Yeah, and then I was also getting X a little powered up here. So a lot of his you had to get his rank up so you can start equipping some of the other parts. Now loading. The ground dash. Yeah, that's the attack down buttons in the air. That's that annoying attack that Zero does. So if you're playing levels where you're above pits, you do not want to use them. That no. Search an ancient site. He also had lots of research on ancient robots. Oh, Gate took care of him. Gate improved his knowledge and gave him a forbidden area. This is a place that X and Zero both discovered. It's a place I felt bad, but I disposed him. Gate didn't seem to care. I don't want to remember this. It's like, huh? Isla seems very open about her relationship with Gate here. It's like, wow, her partnership with Gate earlier. Yeah, in the Viral Nightmare, she doesn't really talk about it at all. All right, continue the game here. Yeah, now loading, now loading. Yeah, I do have the loading times because this is the original. Okay, we got one boss down. Oh, here we go. Another boss down. So we've got, what, 3 down? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to go. Man, 5 to go now. Where to next? Don't think I'm powerful enough to get a Blaze Heat next stage. So now Zero has that ability where if I hit down an attack, I can accidentally go dive into the ground. I already rescued one from there. Oh no, there's things here at this level. Okay, let's go. Let's see, parts. Oh. Zero. A lot more powerful now, so. I wonder if we should have this be a different save file and I just like play it through a zero here. Just be just zero and not worry about it, but yeah, I don't know. Okay, yeah, the sound cut out again. I hear some kind of glitch, and when I hear that, I should probably quit, or I should probably, just not play and make sure the sound is working. Is this an odd kind of sound issue? I'm using a Bluetooth speaker. I don't know if sometimes it picks up another Bluetooth signal and like messes it up or something. Or I should make sure that my other computers are off or something. But I had issues with this before when I had regular speakers. Yeah, this level is just you got to fight this evil donut thing like quite a bit of times. And Zero is a glass cannon. He can't really. If he gets physically impacted on an enemy, it's like he's toast. And plus, it's frustrating trying to get the dragonfly thing to work. It's rather picky, especially when you have Zero's other abilities. Yeah, some of Zero's abilities should have been able to be turned on and off. I think there was a hack that somebody made of X6 and where they patched some of this stuff to fix it, but I'm getting through it, but I've definitely, I have, enough issues with how tough this game is dealing with sound issues, but thankfully I have other ways of fixing it. Oh boy. Yep, I had to go to stage select because I just wasn't going to sit there stuck there. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, the next place I'm going is going to be Shield Sheldon. It's the weird laser institute. Laser Institute? Yeah. The Laser Institute. Of course, when there are red splotches on the bosses, that means that there will be nightmare effects. That's either rain, weird blocks that get in your way, or other hazards, or the darkness with the light, like I did on the Rainy Turtleoid level. Now, this level can be complicated because there's a big robot behind you shooting at you while everything else is coming at you. So, plus, it sounds like the Final Countdown music. It sounds like Final Countdown or something at the beginning of the level. Why is I blew up the robot? Why is the robot somehow there? Well, some of the music on these stages is just kick ass, but I guess when you come back to a stage, if you have not defeated the boss, all the souls and all the Reploids that you saved are not saved. Oh, I should keep that. Yeah, keep that in mind if you play this game. Make sure you have to defeat. The boss on the stage. Otherwise, it won't save you having all the souls and all the rescued Reploids. Well, and some of the parts are really unique, rather important. So. I was able to beat this game, but I tell you, this game was rather aggravating. Not as bad as X7. I will never say this game is as bad as X7. I don't think anything could be. I think X8 was a little bit better, but I think it was already too late. Well, I think sales went down, and that's ultimately the reason why that we didn't get an X9. Well, I think people just didn't like X7. I mean, I think I played through X7, so I remember some people just don't, man, just have a unique feeling of it. Because I know some people don't like Mega Man 7, and yet, I do. So everyone has their own preference for what Mega Man game they like or which one they find annoying, like everything else. Yeah, those darn laser things, that is so annoying. You have to jump just before they fire or you take tons of damage. And those damn nightmare dudes they like to just shoot at you, hurt you. Luckily, if you rescue Reploids, they give you some health back. See, that was the ground thing I just did. Yeah, and then I just stupidly fell. Let's see. Might speed this up a little bit here. Let's see, because I think I die a couple of times before I actually get this figured out. Of course, I have the nightmare effects. I've got fireballs raining down on me too. Oh boy. Yeah, I think I have to try this a couple of times before I finally get it. Oh, I guess I didn't get it. Yeah, I think I just said screw. Yeah, I don't know. All right, well, I guess we got out of that, and then I went to Shield Sheldon, I believe. Yeah, the Laser Institute. Yep. And Ayla likes to give us like this whole thing. You don't have to talk to Ayla. You don't even have to read her text. But Shield Sheldon. Yeah. Mhm. I guess this is kind of a unique time because I can actually just talk and I don't have to worry about, oh, gee, the game is too loud. I'll get the sound issues figured out. Next time I'm playing and I hear a little bit of a glitch or something in the sound, I probably need to stop moving through it and just monkey with turn the volume controls on and off. Because usually I'm turning off the system sound and then just having on the talking. But I mean, this is the problem: is there's no system sound and no music. I don't know. I think my Bluetooth speaker may have went to sleep mode. Maybe I have to figure out settings with it or something. Because I have the app to use the soundbar. I've wanted to plug it in with just the cable, but it apparently still needs Bluetooth. Well, in Bluetooth, it's like susceptible if something else picks it up or something. It may be that something else is picking up the Bluetooth signal or something. Yeah, the computer's plugged in, but it's off. Maybe I need to make sure to unplug that computer then. I turned off Bluetooth on my mini computer, so I shouldn't be having issues with that. Well, I've had issues where the speaker just didn't work at all. The Bluetooth wouldn't detect it, and I had to go through this whole fiasco. Basically, what I did was I ended up unplugging the soundbar and plugging it back in. I guess that resets something in it or something. Yeah, and here I go. I didn't know you could get to Sheldon so easily. Shield Sheldon so easily. It's like, yeah, I guess. Yeah, some of these bosses are quick to get to. Yeah, I have a little bit of a hard time with this dude, but I do eventually get by him. Yeah, and then what's ironic, the sound comes back on right after I defeated him. So, see, I have icons on my capture thing that says that the system sound is working. So if I see that working, I'm not going to assume that there's a problem. I have to think of a better system here. But I've had issues where I was capturing stuff and it did the same thing. So figure out this darn soundbar better or something. It could also be something going on with the emulator or some background thing running in the computer that could have done it. But yeah, I'll figure it out. I have the app. I have the app for the soundbar, so I can go in there and hopefully do some controls and try to figure out how to fix it. Because I think there's a Bluetooth button on it, and then there's also like just directly connecting it to the computer. I think I have it directly connected to the computer, I think. Yeah, see, the spin sword attack does a lot of damage to him, but you're very limited to when you can hurt him. He teleports over, throws some shells, you can dodge that, and then you have an opening to attack him. But whenever Zero gets hit by by one of his shield things, it just takes out a lot of health. As I said, Zero is kind of a glass cannon in this. He's very powerful, but you have to be careful. See, you can daily slash him, and then you have to jump away. And then he does this, which is normally easy to dodge, but oh geez. Yeah, so you can do a lot of damage to him, but the problem is he can do a lot of damage to you. And then he does like a desperation thing at the end too, when he gets low enough on health. You can usually duck there and miss that. Yeah, this is where he'll, and then that's an opportunity to hit him as well. He's up there like that. Yeah, this is his desperation thing he does. I don't know if it's really desperation, but it feels to me like all of a sudden he changes up his strategy. And that's tough, because even if I do that sword attack, it doesn't do enough damage to him, and then I end up getting killed. Because when you physically contact a boss in this game, especially Zero, you're just going to take all your health out. Yeah, X has some armor. Zero doesn't have any armor. So, oh, I've got sound issues figured out. It'll just be some dumb thing that I'm doing wrong. Well, we're having some snowy and cold weather out there. I don't know if that's messing anything up. Yeah, I don't really know what would be doing it, really. Yeah, don't worry. I do eventually get by him. Let's see here. Yeah, let's fast forward here. Okay, I think he's going to get him this time. Oh, yeah, do that stupid ground attack that I do not want to do. Yeah, you can't hit him at all there. Goodness, I believe this is the... I don't know. Yeah, it's like, am I going to defeat this guy or what? It's like, the Sheldon dude. Well, at least I have the footage, because if I didn't have the footage, I couldn't even talk about it. Yeah, this is just, oh man, and I just barely get him. Look at that. I just barely killed him that time. One more hit, and I would have been dead. God dang. Wow, he's dead. Woo! That was... Oh, just took out another dude. I didn't know you could get to him so quickly.
I guess I should have gone the other
like,
way, but anyway.
I was completely oblivious that the sound wasn't working.
Alright.
It's probably stopped muting the system sound and the microphone. And it could be that my
regarded Dr.
speaker
Jim,
went into
who was an
sleep
important
mode
person
or
in the
something.
laboratory. Suddenly, Dr. Jim became a maverick.
Dr. Jim!
However, he was able to control himself.
Dr. Jim! Aging Dr. Jim!
The Maverick Hunters identified Sheldon as a maverick just because he was created by Gate. Sheldon could not deal with being labeled, and so he ended it all. Damn. Took his own life? Good grief. It's pretty massive, even for a robot. Well, I think we've done pretty well. I think it's probably time to cut it short before I get stuck on another boss that I died 50 times on. As always, please like and subscribe. And feel free to leave any comments. You know, you guys like Mega Man X6, or is this cool, or what? Yeah, or how you guys feel about the Mega Man series in general. I guess a lot of people kind of like it. Anyway.
Yep, okay. Much like I said, please like and subscribe, as I just said earlier. And feel free to leave any comments you may want about the Mega Man X6 or just Mega Man X games in general. Like, what is your particularly best game? Yes, and hopefully I'm going to figure out these problems with the sound that I'm having. Anyway. Yeah, I probably just have to clean up some memory. Maybe something's backed up. I did download a bunch of ROMs and stuff yesterday, so I had to go check and make sure my computer's not backed up somewhere. Plus, I'm using a Windows 11 computer, so you never really know, like, what weird update is happening or something. Anyway, or just some issue with Bluetooth connection is not 100% perfect. So that may be what it is. But hopefully you don't have any sound issues on this. But anyway, I'll see you guys later in the next video. And hopefully in the next video, I'll be able to get this all figured out here and not have these problems. If I hear a weird glitch in the sound or something, like a pause in the sound, then I probably need to just... Well, what I need to do is probably like, I need to probably like, mute the sound and unmute it. And I got to check the Bluetooth speaker to make sure it's running, because that might have been what happened. So, so next time I'll be prepared for having sound issues. Anyway, I'll see you guys later then. Bye.